Hey, what's up, everybody? So it's a pretty exciting day. I just got back from my local bank and I picked up none other than an entire box, $500 face of Washington crossing the Delaware quarters. That's right. Let's take a little peek at this here. And we got an entire box of Washington crossing the Delaware quarters, uncirculated box. And these are from the Denver Mint. Pretty exciting. There's no mintages reported as of yet that I know of. I believe these just came out in April, so there's no mintages of these. And I also picked up a box of 2021 Lincoln Cents, just in case. Never know. Who knows if I'll keep them or take them back to the bank. But this is the highlight of the show, 2021 Washington crossing the Delaware quarters. Hoping for a low mintage, but since there is only 2 quarters this year in 2021, I'm expecting that these are going to have a high mintage. We already know that the ATB quarters have a pretty high mintage. Those are already out. The report that came out, I believe, in April, those quarters already have a pretty high mintage. These ones, what are they going to have? I don't know. Could they have a lower mintage? These ones are the Denvers. I am trying to get a box of the ATB quarters as well, but the bank that I go to, they never know when they are going to get in new quarters. They just order quarters, and sometimes they're new, sometimes they're circulated, and they never know which quarters they're going to get in. But I do ask that they keep an eye out and let me know, and they are nice enough to let me know when they get the quarters. But box of uncirculated Washington crossing the Delaware, really awesome. A lot of people are buying the proof sets, the silver proof sets, the clad proof sets, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to buy the uncirculated sets from the United States Mint, just trying to get examples of this quarter. Now, I do believe this is going to be a one and done quarter, only year that they're going to produce this. Now, do I know 100% for sure? I'm not sure. I believe I read something, and I believe I might have done a video on it, that this was going to be the only year of this quarter, and there's already been legislation passed for a new design replacing this Washington crossing the Delaware quarter, but I can't be 100% on that. If anybody knows for sure, leave a comment down below. But of course, they are going to be replacing the America the Beautiful design, and I believe they're also going to be replacing this design next year, and we're going to have 5 new designs, and they are going to be honoring women of the United States. But I do believe this design as well is going to be going by the wayside, so this is a one and done, I do believe. So this is an entire box, Denver Mint, Washington crossing the Delaware. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you picked up any of these quarters? Now, one thing I know a lot of people might mention something about getting these graded, or, first of all, it would cost an arm and a leg to get an entire box of $500 face graded. And these quarters, circulating quarters, are not dealt with the most gentle hands. The Mint does not use, little white gloves picking up these quarters. So these quarters tend to have a lot of gouges, a lot of scratches, a lot of flaws. And I know that there's been reports of strike-through errors on these, and I am not the best. I am not the best with looking for error coins as far as strike-through errors are concerned, or any kind of errors. I am good at looking at dates, looking at the obverse, looking at the reverse to see what the image is that is on it, And if they're circulated, looking at the edges to see if they're silver. And that is just about it. So as far as errors go, I don't know. Do you think it's worth the time to unwrap any of these quarters looking for said strike through errors? Because I know I heard reports that the error coins have been going for like, I don't know, $10 to $14 a piece. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Pretty exciting. Now, let me also know in the comment section below, have you picked up any of these Washington crossing the Delaware quarters? Have you got any uncirculated rolls or boxes from your bank? Were you able to find any of these in pocket change? But one thing I am very interested in seeing when the data comes out, and I will for sure do a video on it, and I'm sure Son of a Silver Stacker will do a video on it, and that is what the mintages are going to be of said Washington crossing the Delaware quarters. It'll be interesting to see, especially now that I got a box. I am very interested to see what the mintages are going to be. But like I said earlier, I believe the mintages are going to be pretty high because there's only 2 quarters. And there's been reports that the mint has already been pumping out record-breaking circulated coins. And this has to be one of them, right? Because there's only 2 quarters. There's the last of the ATB. And, of course, there is this one. There's the Tuskegee National Airmen and Washington crossing the Delaware. So I'm assuming that these are going to have a very high mintage, but I am going to hold them just in case and have my fingers crossed that they will have a lower mintage. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? Do you think these will have a low mintage? Do you think they will have a high mintage? I personally think they will have a high mintage. What do you think I should do with these quarters? Do you think I should sit on them? What do you think I should do with these quarters? But they are a gorgeous design, which is one of the reasons why I actually purchased the clad proof set, was to get a nice example of one of these quarters. But now I have an entire box of a uncirculated business strike box of Washington crossing the Delaware. Really cool. Let's get a good look at that coin before I end this video. Let's turn that around. Let's turn that around and get a really good look at that of General George Washington. Is that a scratch or is that a piece of hair? It looks like it was a piece of hair. And there it is, Washington crossing the Delaware. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.